A Channel 3 family member died this week from Huntington's disease. Kathy Walsh was a reporter here in the 1980s and continued to build a successful career in journalism.
Our Meredith Aldis joins us with Kathy's legacy and how her family continues to fight against Huntington's disease. Meredith.
Cindy, David, Kathy strived to be at the top of the newscast each night, so tonight we honor her.
She was definitely a friend forever.
Kathy Walsh came to Channel 3 from CNN.
She was very demanding. She knew what she wanted, and she insisted that it be quality.
One of Kathy's photographers at Channel 3 was Michael Capehart, aka Scooter, a nickname that stuck, given to him by Kathy and another Channel 3 co-worker.
And Kathy screams out, "He looks like a Scooter," and he's like, "Hey, Scooter."
Scooter says she was all about fun, but when it was time to work, she was all business. At Channel 3, her segment was called The Night Beat. She was professional and had the ability to gain an interviewee's trust.
She would talk to the people that she was going to interview, and she would just talk to them and have a conversation. And she was getting to know them and putting them at ease before the cameras even rolled.
She went on to a news station in Oklahoma City and then Detroit, but stayed in touch with many Channel 3 co-workers.
She'd include you in things. She was a great planner. She got us all to go with her to New York. We went snow skiing together. Once we had kids, we took them to St. Simon's Island together that she orchestrated.
In Detroit, Kathy Walsh, TV2 Eyewitness News.
Huntington's disease is a rare neurological disease that has no cure. It affects about 40,000 people in the United States.
Is so complete in how it affects the brain. So we often describe it as having Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and ALS all at the same time. And over time, you lose the ability to take care of yourself and you become completely dependent on others for your care.
It's an inherited disease. Kathy's father had Huntington's, and a few years later, Kathy found out she also had the disease.
We were good friends, and I told her I did see some things were changing that weren't how she normally would walk, talk, or just function. And that's when we really kind of knew.
On Thursday, Kathy Walsh died at the age of 63.
If you'd like to get involved with the fight against Huntington's disease, the Society of America is hosting the Cruisin' for a Cure event in Fayetteville, Tennessee next weekend to raise awareness and funds. Kathy's family is asking for donations to be made in her honor. We have more information inside the Local 3 News app. Reporting live in the studio, Meredith Aldis, Local 3 News.
Meredith, she really succeeded in her mission with her family, with her husband and her son Carson, to help educate people about Huntington's. Just so sad that we didn't get to keep her longer.
Right, and you really knew her as a friend and a co-worker. You had a ton of funny stories about her too.
We had a lot of funny stories. I know you've heard them all.
She brought a lot of energy to that newsroom. She really did. Hard worker, good journalist.
Yeah.
Thank you, Meredith.
Thanks for sharing her story.
Yeah, thank you for sharing a lot with me too.